Good morning. I just finished taking a shower here in Torrey, Utah, heading back to the cabin. Starting to snow, but we're going to pack up our car and get ready to head to Capitol Reef, and then we'll be driving in the afternoon towards Mexican Hat, towards Monument Valley, and we will be staying at the View, which has amazing views of Monument Valley. So stick around for that. The Moki. And we'll be driving down, if I said that properly, which is a very steep, windy road heading into Mexican Hat. And we'll be doing that in the dark because it'll be very late by the time we get to that. So stick around for that. And I hope you guys stick around for this whole video. It is a long one. I have a lot more footage, a lot more driving footage from the GoPro that I have not put on this. So hopefully the wind noise isn't really loud. This is mostly all done off of the iPhone. All right, we are all packed up. We're a little early for breakfast.
Because we slept all night.
Yeah, we went to bed way early. We got a good night's sleep. So this is all still property of, what do we say, Torrey?
That's what it's called.
Torrey Trading Post. So you can play bags, have a fire. There's a couple bigger cabins out here that probably cost a little more than 70.
Oh, the rooster's crying. Comes with its own murder shed.
The rooster's telling everyone it's time to get up. It's time to get up. So we got mountains. Got mountains, Gandalf. Mountains. So, they're really cute. That bakery general store didn't look like it was open at all yesterday. It was Tuesday, right?
Wednesday?
Was it Wednesday when we checked in?
Yeah, yesterday was Wednesday.
Okay. Yeah, we flew in on Tuesday. Duh. So, yeah, Wednesday. A lot of stuff is still closed for the season in this town. The little burger place that we stopped at and the Reef Cafe were open. The Subway was open. And yeah, the Mexican restaurant and the Rim Rock Cafe was not open. But we will be heading to Capitol Reef. Hopefully the snow kind of breaks a little bit and they don't start closing down roads or anything crazy. And maybe we'll do some hiking out there. Otherwise, our next hotel is at the View in Monument Valley. So that is pretty flat, so that should be okay. A lot of freeways and stuff out there. We're not going to be driving up in the mountains. After we leave there, we got a reservation in Kanab. We switched our reservation from Page, Arizona. We were going to stay at a courtyard or something. But we shifted it to Kanab to get a little jump start on the drive to get back to Las Vegas, where we're going to be staying at the Venetian for 2 nights. And we're going to do a bunch of Vegas stuff. So look forward to showing you guys that. So I'm going to jump in the car and get moving. So, in the road. All right. We could actually go inside the teepee here. Let's sit around a fire. Now let the smoke out. Little fire. Feels kind of cold in here. Oh, it's because there's a hole in it. Duh. And there's no fire. All right. I feel like an Indian.
You know you can buy these? This costs $7. something dollars.
They're selling everything?
Yeah, there's a price tag on everything.
Yeah. It's all for sale. If you want this. You got $7,000. Should we go to that really expensive place? What was it at Caesar's Palace where they get just all these ridiculous, huge suits of armor and stuff that you can just buy?
You want an ant driving a stagecoach? They have it.
Look at that. You got bugs. You got like a little inchworm over there. Got a boar. Like a purple guy with like wings.
Oh, the worm's kind of cute. He's just a worm.
He's just a worm. Is this the chief from Creepshow? I'm gonna fix his war paint. He doesn't have war paint. Look at these guys could have went with your other guys. Those are adorable. Only 12.
$12 for this?
Yeah.
I would totally take this home if they were open.
Yeah, I don't know what time she gets in. I'm sure they live on property. It looks like these are permanent houses. Oh.
Well, this would be a perfect take-home present.
I wonder what this place is. The Old House Center and Maine.
These are so cute. If she wakes up, I'm gonna buy two. One for Vicky and one for me.
The place across the street looks cute, but it definitely looks not open for the season.
These are so cute.
This flower. You see these flowers? It's made out of rebar. Is that HOA approved?
That's 14 for this. 14 for this pretty thing.
Very cute.
Yeah. Not that. I mean, they're cute. Oh, this one has a horse on it.
Look, the sun and the moon, they have a relationship.
Yeah, they're all kissy.
He's got a little hat. They're making out. But they'll never meet. It's so sad. What is this? What's that little guy? That guy's cute. Maybe I should just get myself a welder and just start cutting. Well, I do have a cutting torch. All right.
That's cute.
All right. Little view of the street. All right, so this way to Capitol Reef. It's only dusted. Only a little dusting of snow this morning. Like up by Salt Lake City, they're talking like ridiculous amounts of snow. Like 3 feet, like up in the mountains and stuff. So I think like over like 3,000 elevation or something they're gonna get snow on the tops of the mountains. And some of the valleys, I think. But I think we'll be okay. So just a little dusting this morning, and it kind of stopped, but I think there's a lot more on the way. So it is 7. Is it 7 or 6? Is we going at different times? Was there a time difference here? Is it really? I don't know. My phone says 7, but my car says 6. Yeah, now I'm confused. Maybe we're in a different time. I don't know. The car says 6, and my phone says 7. Sunrise happened at 7 the other day, right?
I think so.
But anyways, if it's 6 o'clock, that sucks. We might not get breakfast. At least on this side of Capitol Reef. We wanted to try the other one. More metal sculptures. 75 for Johnny.
This is a smaller one. Look, it's a kitty cat. that's cool.
I don't know. Should I get that?
Aww.
That's so cool.
This is so cute.
Johnny 5.
I like the Mandalorian. They're cute.
So this is inside the Phillips
35.
66.
Wow.
Rockets.
That's cute.
What do we got? More? More?
It's
Cool.
man down.
Or is it Bubba Feet? All right, so we are loaded back up. It's like 7:30. We found out that our car has the wrong time. We ended up getting Johnny 5. He was $75.99. So now he has to come home in the luggage. Hopefully he's all welded in there really good. But yeah,
Daddy got him.
I'm excited. You don't get too much Johnny 5 stuff, you know? Short circuit. We got a video of the short circuit house and the locations when we were out doing locations on the West Coast. So very cool. So we're just gonna eat our turkey wraps and eat our Funyuns, and we're just gonna head into Capitol Reef because we do not want to get stuck in the snow if it does snow. But we want to see something before it's too late. All right, we made it to Capitol Reef. Got like little rocks here, like hold it up. All right, well, I got it recording, so I probably should turn it around so I could like see. I know.
Capitol Reef. Hooray!
All right. Oh,
Alright.
very cool. Another national park in Utah. Let's go. All right, so we are heading in. I feel like we're in Valley of Fire. A little taller, a little more epic than Valley of Fire. But it's got the reds, got the little wind pock holes in the rocks. All right, heading back in, or heading in the first time. So hopefully the visitor center and everything's open. There's not like any snow on the ground, so yay. But you know, a little bit of snow would be cool. I just don't know how well they salt the roads or whatever, plow and stuff out here. Because salt is whatever, bad for the environment. And I don't see a lot of gravel and stuff on the roads because they used to do gravel by us, but then they do salt. But supposedly bad, mess with water table or whatever. But it's better than dying, I think. So, all right. So it looks like this is a really cool looking trail. It looks like it heads up between there. You get up there on the bluff, and then you get a better view of the chimney rock. Probably some epic views up there, but I think we want to not start on this one just in case the weather does turn.
Kind of want to save our big hike for the.
Yeah.
For the.
We want to see the arch. Definitely want to see the arch. So I think we're just gonna drive in, go see the arch, and then see how much more time we got before the weather turns. Yeah, visitor center opens probably in a minute or two. So we'll go to visitor center and then we'll head in. We haven't met again. We're singing the cha 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 song, and Leah's saying reminds her of Ocean's 11.
It does.
We just watched it a whole bunch before coming out here.
And I've watched existing forever.
Yeah.
The song always is in my heart. I feel like we need to know what that song is so then I can play it, so then I could know it.
What scene was it? I don't remember that.
He's at the bar at the beginning of the movie.
Okay.
When he's teaching those kids how to play poker.
Oh, pasty.
He's teaching the Toon Beat covered models how to play poker.
And the charmed girl. All right. Not much of an incline. And my legs are hurting from yesterday. Got my morning energy here. She got her morning coffee. All right. So that was a step. So very pretty. Whew. Okay. That's pretty awesome. They're going that way. Where does that one go? King of the world. All right. I didn't really look at the map yet. I got a bunch of stuff tagged. I got a bunch of the hikes tagged, but kind of in and out of service out here. So download your All Trails maps before you get here. I did not renew my subscription, so I am not allowed to download my offline trail maps. But I recommend you do it. All right. I think I'm gonna walk out here. Ooh. And what they always say, get here early. It's just me and Leah out here. I'm sure everyone else probably runs in and gets to those really good hikes and stuff, but we've never been here, so everything's new. Want to see everything before we run home back to the flatlands. Saw the car heading up this way. Wonder what's up that way. It's a little dirty dirt road. Maybe that's one of the hikes we want to do while we're out here.
Nose is all stuffy.
It's stuffy.
Enjoying my warm beverage.
Your piping hot caffeinated beverage.
No, it's just my warm beverage. I'm enjoying my coffee.
My drink is really cold. Am I in cinematic mode? That really went into cinematic mode.
You know, it's not good.
Look at that.
It's cool. It's cool.
Cool.
I like it.
All right, it's a little windy here. I might have to switch to the GoPro here. So hopefully it's
Take a few pictures.
you're not hearing a lot of wind noise on the cell phone here. But I like to talk to the cell phone better than I like to talk to the GoPro. So yeah, definitely like all the layers here. Reminds me of Horseshoe Bend a little bit.
Look, it's a tiny arch.
Tiny arches. Horseshoe Bend. We will not be going to Horseshoe Bend this trip. It's very cool, but there's not too much to it. I'm sure maybe you could hike a little bit more along the canyon walls. But it's definitely pretty. It is not a national park, so you have to pay to park there.
Look at how much.
It wasn't much, but
Look at all these holes.
do we call these ones the honeycombs by us?
Maybe.
We got some of those.
I could see Lydia putting her calico critters in there.
Yeah. All right, so this will be our new home. If they don't let us build at our other place.
Yeah, that's true.
But you guys got to do that scenic byway. That thing was awesome. 12. Yeah, don't save the 18 minutes and go the other way. Go on 12 to Escalante. Whatever. So that dirt or gravel road here takes you to the Gooseneck Overlook. And another thing, I don't remember now, but I don't think we're gonna do that one because we want to get to Cassidy Arch in the nature center. So nature.
That's blurry.
I know.
I can't get.
I don't know why it's going into cinematic mode. It's not on cinematic mode. There you go. So now I understand. I don't know. I always noticed Jacob's stuff kept going blurry, like he was in cinematic mode.
Because
maybe he was. But yeah, it starts to blur out the backgrounds and focuses on us. So I gotta check that setting. It's kind of annoying that Leah's out of focus right now. So but it doesn't open till 9. I think I kind of knew that, but I asked Leah and she said it was 8. So still got like a little over a half an hour before it opens, and then we'll come back, check it out, get our stamp. But got a map. Cool. All right, it's drizzling a little bit here this morning. Not too much behind us, but all right, tapestry wall. I can't imagine if this was really busy in here. Raindrops. You get all the wind, little pock marks. It's gorgeous in here. I got some water on my lens. You little people.
I feel little.
And so far, that's probably my favorite view so far here. It's very cool. All right, so we're at the Capitol Gorge trailhead. The tanks, Pioneer Register. And Leah's already off to the races here. So if it comes down any more than a drizzle, we're gonna get out of here. Got a little shelter here. Alright, so stay on trail so you don't ruin a bunch of plants and stuff. Whoa, that looks so cool. That is awesome. It's very cool to actually get down into the rocks and stuff. Like we've been driving past on the scenic 12. It's very gorgeous, but it's like really just want to get down in the canyons and see it from the ground. Same with like the Grand Canyon and stuff. We're small people. All right, so don't write your stupid graffiti on the rocks. Only the ancient indigenous tribes of America can write on it. So look for the black spots for the petroglyphs. All right, so we're in the, they consider this the Narrows, right? Okay. What did it say, petroglyph Narrows or something? So if you look here, you can see stupid people carving into the sides of the rocks. Yeah, there's R.H. Sally or something over there. And yeah. Don't do it. Don't do it, guys. Leave no trace. Alright, so here's some petroglyphs on this rock right here. We got a sun.
And if you miss it, there's a marker to tell you there's a petroglyph on it.
There's some deer here. And these are the ones that I saw, with the ones like a people over here. Very cool. And if you don't know where this is, there's a little wood sign that says that the petroglyphs. So, you don't see the people? It's like 3 of them right there. Right above you. You can see their bodies. Barely. Yeah, barely, yeah. And there's that deer.
They must have been very tall.
Sun. There's like another, almost looks like a, yeah, it looks like a deer person or something, huh?
I like deer people.
And then like stupid people that decided to engrave into it. I don't know why people would think that was okay. It's like things that are older than the United States of America are on these rocks. And yeah, the downside about like some of these is like when the rocks shear off, it's almost gone forever once the rocks fall, and you lose that. All right, so somehow
John H. Stewart, Quincy Stewart, Isaac Hayes. Can't read that one. Ed?
1911 September.
How did they get up there?
Probably canyoneering, huh?
Also.
So that's like some pretty old graffiti up there.
Yeah, they have good handwriting too.
Yeah, maybe it was, I don't know when this became a national park or something, but it could have been the first people that were making trails in here and stuff. All right, so we're not going to go too far. We're not going to go all the way to the tanks and stuff because it is drizzling. Yeah.
But at least it's all kind of flat there, so I'm not huffing and puffing too bad.
Yeah, I don't know how hard to push Leah. She's not been doing too great, so.
Yeah. It's like sometimes when I take a deep breath, like my chest hurts. It's weird.
So we might be taking it easy.
So this is good. Smells really good. I'm gonna put it for vegetation.
All right, this looks really cool.
Yeah, look, you can almost see all the way at the top. Very pretty.
Yeah, I like the rocks in here. That's really cool.
Let's go down.
Got this crazy tree growing out of the rock. And we're down in the washy area.
And then you think of Lord of the Rings. And Liv Tyler calls the water and
Leah's trying to figure out her phone. Let's go this way. Look at this. That part's cool.
that part's cool.
I still like the part at the beginning of the trail. I thought that was really cool, but this is really cool too. I like the way the rocks rounded stick it in there. The green inside. Very,
Some would break. That
very
would be really
pretty.
pretty, huh?
Yeah, it might break once or twice today, but alright, so we're gonna go a little further down. Check this out.
There's a tree in the rock.
So all the predictions for the weather today have been like under an inch of snow or precipitation and stuff, so we're like the only people out here on the trail and stuff, which makes you know, little uneasy or whatever, but
See, foot marks though. Not fresh ones, but there's foot
so someone's been to the national park. But yeah, we're I don't know if we're gonna make it all the way to the tanks or but we're gonna hike a little bit of this.
Yeah, especially since we didn't bring our feet. And we don't want to go too far because water is a thing. We made it. I think
A little further in. There's a bunch of little bumps on the rock here. That looks really cool.
I'm not comfortable going any further without having our water.
All right, so I got Leah to come down a little further. I think the path's pretty good. This is pretty opening up pretty awesome. But I'm not going to push her to go much further. I think this is a decent spot here. So, the sun's coming out. Look at that. Crazy. Skies are blue. All right, so we are going to turn around. Leah said the Great Valley is not down there, so we're not going to hang out with Littlefoot today. So, anyway. Sun's peeking through.
Just keep taking my words.
Peeking through.
Gonna have to start saying patent pending.
Patent pending.
Before he starts on camera. Because then I could be like, those are my words.
Pen. So, all right. Moving on. Wind's coming through a little bit. All right, so we're gonna head back to the car, get our bearings, and next time we're gonna bring our water and hit a different trail. Now this one's really pretty.
Yeah.
So we did see the trail camera there, so at least we know that they're peace of mind that, you know, the rangers know how many people are coming in. Big Brother's watching. All right.
Wouldn't it be really crazy if this is like the never-ending story and they all just goes up?
The rocks?
Yeah. Right? Because doesn't that kind of look like a face? Like I was looking at that, look, like a face.
Dum.
Right?
Wait, which one? Oh no, that's that's the museum, the Dum Dums. We visited some island tiki terrace, yeah. All right. Let's see what it looks like with a little bit of sun on it now.
Great. I'm glad the sun came out.
Yeah. Little reassuring, you know. Little reassuring here, you know, getting here early and not driving past any other cars. Not talking to a ranger or anything. Park's closing. Go. I think it's probably one way, huh? that looks pretty smooth. I wonder how far people walk in there.
Yeah, right? I mean, probably pretty good. You can scurry up that.
Go scramble.
In my younger years, probably would have had
Yeah.
maybe like 3 years ago when we were not 6 kids in.
The parks are a little different. I mean, this one seems like it's a little more open. Doesn't really tell you where the trail is. You're walking between mountains, so you pretty much, just kind of see the dedicated trail. But at Bryce, they got the green chain links telling you to stay away from the fragile hoodoos and stuff. So, yeah, a little sturdier. Can take the people and the amount of people coming through here. I don't know how this park deals in the busy season. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of parking, and I didn't really see like a nice shuttle setup or anything. Yeah, but the parking lot at the visitor center wasn't that big either. And the parking at this trailhead is probably the biggest parking lot we've seen so far. So, yeah, we're almost there. It's just 2 more dunes. So, all right, turn around. Gonna sound smarter now. The juniper tree with the juniper berries. What are juniper berries for?
Tree?
For the tree? What kind of pies do they make out here? What kind of berries do they use?
No wonder. Yeah, we should go ask the pie people in like a week. So we make pie out of the berries here. And they'll be like, no, that we can't eat those.
All right, so we're still the only car in the lot.
That's okay with me. Ooh.
Leave no trace. Someone left her summer sausages.
They were having a picnic. It probably blew over, honestly.
All right. We are back. Sorry we didn't go further in, guys, but we could Google up.
You'll be fine.
Why is that just leaking off of the...
Yeah, it's raining stuff.
It's actually raining? A little sun shower? Oh. Which cloud is doing that? Oh, it's covering our sun again.
I miss our Milo and our Wesley.
Oh, that sun. That's sun too. So, all right.
Did it show you?
Oh, it says the Golden Throne is way up there.
That's probably what we're...
It says we are here.
Yeah. See, there's the tanks.
Hold on. Let me...
Golden Throne. Where are we? We're here.
Oh, so this trail. I mean, is this trying to stop us from taking that trail?
End of trail. Oh, that's nice that it has a thing that says... I think so. I think they put like the trash cans there because I feel like that's like saying don't do it.
It doesn't say closed trail.
No.
So, what, the Golden Throne goes up there?
Yeah, it's about there. That's the Golden Throne.
All right, it's starting to rain again. That's fun.
Yeah. Okay, back in danger. Splash.
Oh, that was on top of the thing.
Yeah, we saw it.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. I didn't film that side.
Dangerous.
No, it doesn't go. It doesn't go up into that.
It's not this way.
And then starts heading up. I'm guessing.
I guess so. I need drink.
All right. So, nothing's like really obvious on that trail. It says there's a trail there. Oh, is this sign say that that's the beginning of it? All right, so here, I'm gonna try to block the wind. All right, so here's the trailhead for the base of the Golden Throne. Looks like a fun hike too. Definitely start catching that elevation.
It's gonna make me go up that way.
Yeah, this is the way. This is the way. So if we wanted to see the Golden Throne,
That way.
that way. Very cool. Might be a little more interesting than the tanks. But it is rainy and
Mando.
does make it slippery. All right, back to the car. All right, so we are heading back out. The Golden Thrones seems like that would be a really fun hike. That's taking you up into the rocks.
Yeah, you probably go up this way and up and around, huh?
Yeah, the sun came out for a second, then it started raining again. I haven't been able to check the weather and stuff, and we kind of really wanted to do the Cassidy Arch, but I'm not sure how much I'm gonna push everything. Like the sun was coming out, I was getting excited because that's the one we wanted to see. Really, that was one of the hikes we're like, yeah, that's the one we're gonna do.
I'm happy that we got to do this one though. The petroglyphs I was happy to see.
Yeah.
And I was happy to go through like their little version of the Narrows. That was probably the closest I'm going to be able to get to some sort of slot canyon, even though it's not
This
really
trip, yeah.
Probably not a slot canyon, but
I
still,
mean, we could do Antelope Canyon after Monument Valley.
which would be amazing.
So it all depends. It's supposed to snow and whatnot. Just depends on how much time we spend at Monument Valley, because we need to get over to Kanab and then kind of wanted to get back to Vegas and do stuff in Vegas. But yeah, we overshot the Cassidy Arch because the parking was at the Grand Wash, I believe, for the trailhead, and I didn't see a Cassidy Arch sign, but I kind of knew where it was, but I overshot it anyways, and I'm kind of glad I came down here.
Yeah.
It's very pretty.
Very pretty.
And still nobody else on this road. I haven't had to crap my pants because someone's coming at me in like a Jeep or something. So that looks like right above you, like that would be a pretty cool waterfall once the water starts flowing, huh? This reminds me of like when I went over to Colorado Springs, where I was like driving through the so that's the Golden. Wow, that's a long trail, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a long trail.
Oh wow. I didn't check the mileages on that. It's like, you want to do that? No. I'm like, just to get up on top of the mountains and looking down would be fun.
To Mr. Man. We found someone.
Is it a maintenance worker?
Probably. You see brooms and stuff, yeah. Probably.
Cool. This is very pretty.
I'm keeping my dome warm. I didn't wear my hat out.
You didn't wear your hat out?
So I'm keeping it warm right now because I'm probably going to get a headache.
Cool. It would be cool. That looks like another waterfall right there. Or at least a way water will go when it starts to rain heavy. All right, so the maintenance guy's the only other truck we saw on this trail.
We did see other cars though this morning.
Yeah. They must probably be on a different hike, probably going to Cassidy, or saying, no, we're not stupid, we're not gonna do this, we're gonna get stuck out here.
Well, I'm happy we got to do it solo, so to speak.
Yeah, I just couldn't imagine if this was like really busy, you know.
It would be a pain in the ass. Wasn't there like I remember you telling me like a while ago, there was like a long ass line to get into like a certain park. I could only imagine how obnoxious that would be.
Right? I mean, like Zion like has that shuttle system, and it was really good to go before that shuttle system starts, because then you could just drive to the Narrows. We didn't do the Narrows because obviously it's cold, and then after the melt they pretty much sometimes close down the Narrows because depending on the water flow, that would just like wipe you off your feet. but I definitely liked being able to just drive up to Angel's Landing without having to park.
Shuttle in, yeah.
Shuttle in.
I think the couple times that I've been to these parks and stuff with my dad, we've never had to take a shuttle. We've always been able to just park at the visitor center or something and just walk up. So it's been nice. We were lucky enough that we didn't have to do that. So.
Yeah, when we were at Arcadia, I said this in another part of the video, but who knows? This is probably not the same people who watch this video that watch that video. They were doing the shuttle system, and we had 3 kids, and that just seemed like a lot of work and stuff. So we did nothing really at Arcadia. We got our stamp, we bought a shirt, got some stickers, and then we left. But then I did go to the quarry for Pet Cemetery over there, and there was a really nice gas station, and we got our lobster roll.
None.
So I mean, it was in a total waste, but you couldn't really see the water. So it's like you really have to go up on the rebar, up on the trails. What was that other trail called? One's like what, Beehive or something, and
maybe
there's like but yeah, definitely would love to do those ones with the railings and stuff going up.
Oh yeah, the ladders.
The ladders, yeah, that looked like a lot of fun.
Yes.
Not happening with kids, obviously.
No. Maybe with the older ones. Like I would take Lydia or Logan or Ryan with us to do that. It's starting to snow. It's doing the thing with the snow and the rain.
Oh, we got mixed precipitation.
Yeah, we do. I mean, I didn't have to go back up there and go potty, but I'll probably go at the visitor center. Down by
Is it open yet?
It should be. It's 9 o'clock now.
9, okay. Yeah, our car clock is wrong, but I guess it's not smart enough to change. I guess it's still on Nevada time. And I don't know how many times I was thinking this is the time it was. So I guess I've been an hour behind this whole time, unless I'm like looking at my phone, because I didn't even realize that didn't change once we got over into Utah.
I gotta remind myself tonight. I gotta email school stuff, because I didn't do it last night because I was just tired.
School.
Yes, I was all like, jump Chris, and then tired. Time to go to bed.
All right, so it turned to snow. So the mix turned. So I'm guessing the temperature dropped below 32 a little bit.
It's probably like, well, it says 37 there.
37.
It's
so
probably,
yeah, mix still.
Yeah. Look at that. It's so pretty though.
Are you looking at the throne? Oh,
yeah.
We passed the throne, or?
Yeah, it's so pretty. My life is my diamond. Dun, dun. My husband danced to this song. It was awesome.
So is that the throne there, or was it back there?
No, it was back there. The throne was back there.
Way back there.
Yeah.
That's just another like temple looking thing.
Yeah. Dip.
Yeah, the canyon overlook at Zion with all the signs of the different temples and stuff. It was really cool. A really short hike.
Don't build your house.
It was very interesting. Small parking lot.
So pretty. This is such a good.
The sun's still trying to come through though.
That's okay. You might need.
See, I don't know if this is gonna nix Cassidy Arch or not.
Yeah. Maybe keep the wipers on so we can see. Oh yeah, it's really coming down now. Let's take a picture outside though here.
Out here? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So,
at least one picture of the snow and stuff.
All right. So this is the Capitol Gorge entrance area. So I guess you could park here and
then walk.
Maybe walk in. That would suck.
That would suck.
That was far.
Sure. Oh, I'm gonna throw things away. Is there garbage?
All right. So there's that warning for the Narrows as you go into it. So like I said, there wasn't a lot of rain in the forecast there. All right, so there's a road over here, Pleasant Creek Road. There's the Capitol Gorge sign. All right, so here's some old-timey cars going and exploring the passage. So that was very pretty. It's very cool. The sun's kind of peeking through here as the snow's coming down. It's very hard to predict the weather out here. For a second there, it seemed like it was going to get nice. And now, kind of glad that we're out of the Narrows area. Alright, so I would be guessing this would be the tanks that we didn't continue on through. But as you can see, it's nice blue skies, which was not happening. Capitol Dome. There's that. And that. Oh, is it teaching? Oh, I thought it was teaching me how to fold a map. So obviously we were only up here. We did the Capitol Gorge trail a little bit there. Doesn't even mention the tanks on this map. But we are heading back up here. It's like a totally different day, like from 10 seconds ago. You know what I tell you? It's like snowing, it's raining, and it's like blue skies out. America. Alright, I'm going. Talk with people. Alright, the informational stuff. It's not too big. The fold. You are there. We are here. We are here. Whoops, you are there. Touch a rock. We got a magnet. Now we need stickers. We got pins. Alright, so we didn't have to pay for this one. The guy just got us the thing. Which one do you got? We got a Junior Ranger and the thing. Alright. Another one. I'm just going to do another one. We got 2 passport books. Boom, boom. There we go. It's March 6th. And a Capitol Reef pen. All right. It's raining again. All right, so we actually got to check the radar. She said it's not so much the weather, but she said it's going to be really windy today. So, once you get up there, gusts to 40 mile an hour and stuff could happen today. So that could suck. I think there was a lot of exposure on that hike too with the rain, so we'll see. All right, so it's all glistening a little bit from the water. So we've got the Cassidy Arch viewpoint. Yeah, the little archy there. There you go.
You left your camera, Chris.
Oh. They asked, why is it called Cassidy? And I'm like, I don't know. I was assuming it was.
The arch?
I was assuming it was Butch Cassidy, right?
Right, yeah.
But it could be the person that found it. I don't know. I'm sure we'll figure it out later.
There's our car.
How's the car? Let's wait down there. Ready?
Where's our car? I can't see. Tell me, where's our car?
All right. Fun pics.
Am I on a half yet?
Nope. Oh, this is so fun. There's a couple trails in Oregon that I definitely want to go and see.
Oh, yeah. I think that'll be our next one. I know we've been there already, but...
Well, are we doing Washington? Because we kind of did Oregon, but we were talking to do...
I'm going to get water.
So, we did Portland, a little bit more. We were talking about doing Washington and maybe going up to Canada a little bit, or going into the Cascades. What's the cute town? Lynchworth? Lynchworth?
Yeah.
Yeah. Drive through the Cascades. Do
It looks
some
really cute.
do some Harry and the Henderson stuff, you know, out there in the mountains, and see the Cascades, all the volcanoes out there.
Yeah.
We went out to Everett and we were looking at the mountains out in the distance and going, I wish we had time.
Yeah.
And I think it was kind of in the winter still ish. No, it was
April. We went in
April. So
that one was a haywire.
yeah.
Readjusting it also. We didn't get to stick to that one either.
All right, so looks like we're gonna be going all the way back up here. I see more people up there, so but this is pretty cool. There's a bunch of trails out here. So the chimney top one right at the beginning.
Sing us a song.
See, I like the picture on my cell phone,
Yeah.
but I'm afraid the wind's gonna be making it.
I feel like we just need to get another cell phone just for this.
Just for this?
Yeah. Too soft.
I know, they're always asking like, oh, you don't really need the 1 terabyte memory for your phone. And I'm like, you don't know what I do. All right, so we got,
More day takers.
well, we got one person that's reminding me of my friend Wes. He hikes like crazy. He's just on a mission when he starts hiking. Just up the hill so fast.
I wonder if our West will be like that.
It's like, and so there's a group of 3, and he's just, oh yeah, let's go. So it's like the trail runners, you know. It's like,
Oh, I wonder if that's why it's called trail running.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, he didn't look like a trail runner though, but he's definitely going to be the first to the cup.
First to the key.
First to the key, Percival. It's so nice. So nice out. So glad. So glad we stuck around. I didn't even want to turn down the wash trail because it was raining at the time. And now it's like, what the hell? Why would you even not want to come down here? It was like raining right when we first got out of our car.
It's crazy. Turn the corner.
Different view. I don't. Those are hard to find.
Those are hard to find. That one's easy to find.
Butterbeer Hershey Kiss.
Who doesn't love her butterbeer Hershey Kisses? I don't think the other one's non-existent.
I got some high wind here, but want that zoom. Want that zoom. Boom. All right, moving on. I think that wind is picking up.
It is.
You can see someone walking out there on the smooth part.
You see him?
Yeah.
Is that what it just takes you? It just takes you to just the top of the arch?
I believe, like maybe we can see underneath it. I can't remember from the videos. All right, and there it is, Cassidy Arch, named after Butch Cassidy, who used to have a hideout down in the wash just below us. This is a very cool hike.
Not as young as we look.
Enjoyed it a lot.
And then the newest one is almost 6 months.
Definitely stay back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that is close.
That's cartoon.
Here we go. Let's do it quick.
Okay, Mom.
All right.
No.
Hey, baby, I'm closer here. Are you going across?
No.
Not to.
Okay. Be safe.
All right, so if it wasn't wind gusting,
If there wasn't wind gusting, yes, but there is a lot of wind.
I mean, that's a pretty big platform now.
No.
I
Please
know.
don't. Please don't.
Could you imagine being on Angel's Landing right now?
I know. I love you too much, Nico.
Let's go on top of this. Oh, I still got some gravel in my teeth.
Yeah, same. I had it on my lips.
Oh boy. Oh, that power bank. Oh, I don't even have it plugged into my phone. Try to charge my stuff. I'm gonna plug it in.
Wow.
You can feel the upwind.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's probably how it is up on the
Right?
on that plateau there.
You cut right through. Yeah, we're not gonna get closer to that edge. Whew.
You can hear it.
Oh, that's so cool. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I sure did. All right. Come on, turn off. I think my controls. I'm zooming in on the right guy, right? That's a squirrel?
It's a squirrel. He's so cute.
There he is.
Aw,
Oh no.
I love the bird.
All right, first we're on the road looking at the scenery, and now we're in the scenery looking at the road.
What if we just go down this way to our car?
What's
I feel
the
like
point?
That's the fastest.
What's the point?
Just straight down there.
Go straight down?
All you gotta do, right?
That'll be faster.
It's so much faster. Just go down this way.
Yeah, just go down. Yeah, don't walk that whole mile all the way over
Just go straight.
and down. And it's into the narrows a little bit. We're not gonna do the narrows, I don't believe,
No.
unless I walk the wrong way and convince Leah that she's going the right way.
Oh,
Be like, oh, yeah, it's totally left to the car.
I feel like someone's smashing around.
Smash rocks. All right. So pretty. All right. But we want to get moving just in case the snowstorm comes through. I think we don't know. I don't know what's coming weather-wise, guys. 'Cause I'm all SOS and stuff, so I gotta like get back to town and pull some stuff up. I probably could call for help, but they're not gonna let me use the internet. Oh, where?
It went through the crack. It was here, and then it went down, and it skittered. It was a lizard.
Oh, a lizard.
It was a lizard because the tail was long, but it's a little chippy monk.
Oh, we not saw another chipmunk.
I love chipmunks. Lizard, cute. Chipmunk.
Probably a lot of critters in this part.
It's nice and shaded.
So the narrows down this way. We are not gonna do that this trip.
Sorry.
Sorry, guys. Leave something for next time.
Leave something for next time.
So
We could do that, and then we could do that with the kids.
yeah, the parking lot's really small, so I don't know. Get here early. Yeah, it looked pretty full up after we got here.
Yeah, I don't even know what time we got in.
Well, we got in to the Capitol Gorge real early this morning. We're the only people here.
Well, that's because we woke up really early.
We're still on the Midwest sleep schedule there.
Which works to our advantage.
Works to our advantage. But yeah, so yeah, there's the Narrows part. We're gonna go do the scenic drive, I think. Go down that crazy mountain road and stuff, and we want to do that before any bad weather comes in.
Yeah.
The wind's been gusting, kicking up dirt.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, if you're doing the Cassidy Arch, pay attention to the left, because that sign is a little hidden.
Yeah, I walked past it.
Yeah, Leah walked past it. I think she was a little mad at me at the time. But anyway, yeah, pay attention to that. Pay attention to the Karens when you get to the split sign. Definitely bring the water. Maybe I should do this. Yes! It's windy, guys. I'm sorry. Continue this recap later. Wind died down for a second there. So yeah, pay attention to the Karens up there after the split. Not many Karens before that, but after the split. So pretty. Alright, I'm glad we got to do this. And I'm glad I got big old blue skies happening. Look at that. Blue skies. Oh, picturesque. It's even better than it was at Bryce. Because there was the little jet stream wispy clouds that day, and this is like straight up blue.
Yeah, it's pretty out today.
So started questionable, might end questionable, still windy, but yeah, definitely fun. Was in a little adventure. I thought we were going to be doing this in the snow and rain, to be honest.
Yeah.
And it was none of those things. Everything was dry,
Everything was good.
so nothing slippery or nothing. So all right, Leah, we did it. We're back to the car. We made it.
We're up there.
We're up there. Way up there.
And then it says,
Way up there.
oh, the Cassidy Arch Trail is like 0.3 mile. That's just the trail.
That's just to the trailhead, right? All right, we gotta go pee in a hole.
What hole? Oh, that one?
Yes, hole. Or did you want to go back to the real toilet?
I'll go to a real toilet. I can hold it.
All right, we'll go back to the nature center.
Okay.
Or not nature center.
You know.
Visitor center.
That place.
All right. Wow, that's so crazy.
That's pretty. We were up there.
Oh, up there.
We were up there.
Up there.
You know, we don't really get to see it sometimes when we're hiking.
Yeah.
We don't get to see like where we were, but like in this trail, we're like, we were up there.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay. All right, we're gonna start doing the scenic drive, and yeah, start heading out. So come back maybe one day, do the Narrows, actually go to the tanks, maybe actually do the Chimney Rock little loop. You could do that whole hike from all the way from that campground all the way to Cassidy Arch. I think that was like 3 miles, and the one we did was only 1.5 miles supposedly. So
Lie.
yeah, I think it's a lie.
I think it's a lie.
All right, let's get in our Atlas and get out of here. At the castle? And they call that like a castle or something?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this is where that other trailhead goes to. So if you go the wrong way from the arch, you end up all the way over here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Pass.
So Cohab. The horsies were out earlier, but I don't see them right now.
Are they in the barn?
Oh, wait, nope, they're over there.
The horsies.
All right, sand, our favorite.
I love walking in sand.
Yeah.
Probably sand. As long as we don't go uphill sand.
Sand or snow.
Sand. Because at least with sand, I know, well, that's not completely true. Because snow, it could be like a false bottom.
Sure.
least with sand,
False ledge.
right? False ledges.
Like when we were at Grand Canyon, afraid to go anywhere.
At least with sand, I know, you know.
Oh, that's pretty. I like this. I like it being in this valley here. It's cool. Oh God, that's hard. Looks maybe up, or I don't know. It kind of looks like maybe they're trying to block that way.
This way? Yeah, probably blocking that way.
Alright. So for some reason the GoPro keeps shutting down. So maybe it's overheating or something. Yeah, maybe it was like a choose your own adventure or something.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, here's a marker.
Yeah. That's a promising. Yeah, this is right reminding me of the Red Rock Canyon by Vegas.
Yeah, a little bit.
Going up to the tanks. Alright, so there was a marker up on the left. Definitely want to go. Yeah. That's cool. Going under. Oh, that's cool. Oh, a little campy fire.
Yeah, looks like it.
A little illegal.
Yeah, I don't think we're allowed to do that, huh?
Alright. Alright. So is this the bridge?
I don't think so. I think it's bigger than this.
I don't know.
We're in a hole.
Do.
Let's just go.
Go back up. Little skylights. You know, at 14 marker. Yeah, that's a little bigger than the other one.
Yeah.
Thing's huge.
That, yeah.
All right, well, we're almost there. Cool. I'm excited. That's a big one.
You like arches?
All right, we're almost there. It's over there, right there, right there. Reminds me of Red River Gorge. The arches out there in Kentucky are actually really big. But natural bridge. Right.
Yeah.
So that's cool. They got a lot of arches in Kentucky, surprisingly. So, well, we're not gonna go to Arches National Park this time.
Save that for next time.
That's for next time.
We'll take the kids. That'd be cute.
Save things for next time. You don't have to do everything. But yeah, all right. Cool, cool. The GoPro keeps shutting down, so I think I gotta change out the battery. Now my GoPro just keeps turning off. Change the battery out or something. No, as long as I got the microphone protected from the wind. Alright, so there's two people sitting over here. Get you a little scale. massive this thing is.
Big.
It's a big one. So crazy. We're like under it, but it doesn't even translate that we're like almost under it. All right. Another one accomplished.
Another trail.
Another trail. Or another destination. Another natural wonder. A natural bridge.
See if I can get you in it too. Oh, I'm too short.
Hold on. All right, number 16. Oh, took off the glasses.
We're seeing it in HD.
We're seeing it in HD. 2020. Oh, this is very cool. All right, we are heading under.
So all these rocks underneath it, was it once a part of it then?
Yeah, probably. Most likely. Probably fell off the bottoms, huh?
I'm touching it.
The arch. The Hickman Bridge. Look at this thing. It looks like a Star Wars turret. Does it look like a Star Wars turret up there? A little battleship.
Yeah, it does. It kind of looks like the Falcon.
This shot. Love it. Glad it's so blue out.
All right.
Alright, so here's the view from the other side.
Okay. So we saw a gorge. Saw a bridge. What else did we see? Saw another arch. Been SOSing all day.
Yeah. I saw a cool little rock. Little rock cave. Wonder if that just like fell off the top of this thing and landed that way.
That'd been crazy to see, right?
It's like,
Isn't there like a house
it's like crazy.
with a rock in the house?
Yeah, because it rolled off the mountain or something, and they just built around it.
Yeah. It went into their house, and they're just like, I guess we're just gonna have a rock in our house.
I don't know. It looks like that trail goes a little further in there, but I think we're done.
I think we're done. It's already 3.
Yep.
Not that we're in a rush to get out, but I do want to get pictures of the scenic drive when it's still light out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, we'll definitely get the Capitol Reef scenic
Yeah.
part. I don't know what in between there and Monument Valley, but all right, let's head back then.
I think I want to
You want to go down?
Oh,
Down.
yeah. I think I'll be okay.
Yeah. All
So
right.
these rocks, do you want to see them?
Probably.
Nice.
All right, so we're going all the way down to the bottom of the lowest part under the arch.
Oh, good. Good. Trying to figure it out.
Still, all this rock, all the layers. Very cool. Still under? Under. Let's just make it look even more bigger.
No.
All right, so this is all the way down from the bottom of the sand here. Little dried up little waterfall.
That's pretty.
Now you're down even lower.
Now you're down even lower. gonna keep taking pictures of it.
Beautiful.
It's pretty.
And the sun is peeking up over the top of the mountain.
The day family's not cool.
Oh no. Looks so different after that sun comes out.
Yeah, look, can you see it from here? Oh.
This part was cool. I wonder if this part has a name. Alright, the little bit of stairs. And then the rest is pretty much down.
You have to go up first to go
You have to
down.
go up to go down. Yeah, it's pretty high. So, like all these black pumicey rocks everywhere.
I wonder why they're black.
If anyone knows and watched this long of the video, knows where those rocks came from, if it's like volcanic or whatever, because they look very porous, like pumice. Like they're very rounded in shape. Yeah. All right, there's that sun. Hi, sun. All right, so we made it to the top of the stairs and greeted with a very picturesque, pointy mountaintop.
I forget the name of it.
Yeah.
Navajo?
Is that it? Navajo Point?
Yeah, right?
No, there's something called like Twin Knob or something. I think there's another trail going up this way. And that's a Lion King ledge where Mufasa lives. Or lived. He did.
Stopping on the trail.
Oh, okay. All right, we're gonna keep moving, but we could see the cars. Look, you got a little cascade happening. Got the, what do we call that? Fremont Stream River?
Yeah.
Fremont Casino.
You remember?
That's where Swingers was filmed. They hitting on the girls. Because he's so money. So money. You're so money you don't even know it. And what was he? Is he like a wolf, a bear, or what was he? What?
He was a bear.
It's like you got these claws. It's claws. You're like, how am I gonna kill this bunny? Soon we'll be in Vegas. Leprechaun 3, The Swingers, Hangover, Ocean's 11, Rat Race, and Midnight Run. Am I forgetting any? Am I? Fear and Loathing? I said Oceans. Ocean's 13. I don't think we're gonna do much Ocean's 13 though. Unless we wanted to go to Concourse D, we could do the end scene, but at the airport when we leave. But you gotta take that little tram thing. So anyway, yeah, got that to look forward to whenever I get the stuff released. 50-cent trail guide. All right. So, Leah, it was a much easier trail than Cassidy Arch. All right. Much easier. A little up, then a little down, and a little up again. But much easier. Not as hard as Cassidy. Seemed a little shorter. That mile came up a lot faster. The other one's a 1.5. So it's a lie. And I believe these are the Little Rockies. And that is the Henry mountain range over there. Got that long and lonesome highway. I just wanted to stop and get that. I just stopped here on the side of the road. But it's crazy. You go from all the mountains next to you to flatland. All right, got a couple more hours to go. I saw this fancy little RV over here. Look at that thing. And I also had the sun rays here hanging out, coming through the clouds. Top of the mountain. And we got cows, open range cows.
All right, so we couldn't help pull off and check out this Hog Springs recreation area. It's more of a canyoneering hiking trail with like 4 rappels, a little slot canyon. So not for a basic hike. It says moderate on all trails, but with 4 rappels and stuff, it's definitely a technical hike.
Quit shaking it! All right, so this whole section is just amazing. I don't think I turned the GoPro off. I think it's probably still recording. All right, so it says this trail's about a mile. We are not going to go that mile. All right, so it looks really pretty. The downside is the trail goes across the stream, so you have a little stream crossing. Leah says her feet are hurting, and the sun's about to go behind that mountain, so it's just going to get a little colder. And darker. But this whole part of the drive is really cool. Look at that. That's almost like a huge land bridge over here. Look at that thing. Big old thing here.
Take a picture.
So there's the trail, the start to that trail. I don't know, I might, once we get out of SOS, I might Google and see what the spring thing looks like. Uh-oh. We're doing a reaction video for me because I was driving. Oh, this is awesome. Trying to block the wind from my camera.
Don't go too far, it's a cliff.
It's a cliff. All right, so
Proceed to the route.
is this Colorado River? So where was that other pullout? You think it's more epic on the other side of that?
Yeah, it was.
Okay. All right, so we had to go back to the pullout that I blew past. Yeah, that one's a little bit more epic. It's windy. All right, we'll try to block the wind. So it's really cool. I wish we could see the river a little more there, but you can see the river from the other viewpoint. Yeah, we saw, I think, well, I can't see it from here because we're down lower, but I saw the mitten, I think. We're getting closer to Monument Valley. So many movies, so many westerns out here. Yes, let's go. All right, we are heading out to this viewpoint, searching for hidden wealth. I don't know, all these ones, it's cute, you know. Navajo chief led class, the height to the canyon below. Oh, they found gold. Oh my God, she just made me really nervous. All right, so, wow, that is pretty awesome. So, yeah, looks like Monument Valley way out there. I still got some driving to do, it looks like.
I think we have like 2 hours until we get there.
Still 2 hours?
Oh.
Oh, yeah. So get you a little panorama of what we're looking at here. Okay. I coming. All right. She's telling me we gotta go. I was gonna hike out to that peninsula there. We gotta go.
We gotta go.
We're running out of daylight.
Let's go.
I think she said we had 2 more hours. I'm like, what? I swear I've been driving for a good amount of time. Ooh, an hour. Why don't they put these things closer? We cover a lot of ground. All right. Oh, wait, no, I got to get a new battery. All right, so we got it behind, I believe that's the Little Rocky Mountains. And this river, like as we went over this bridge, this canyon.
All right, so we are running out of daytime, so we're gonna have to hurry up and finish the rest of this drive to Monument Valley in the dark. Leah keeps telling me you gotta keep going so we can see this stuff in the daylight, and I just can't help but pull over and check out these canyons and all this stuff, because who knows the next time I'll be out here checking out this stuff. So hope you guys appreciate these little side quests, because it's gonna get dark here really quick as that sun is setting behind that mountain.
All right, this is the other side. There's that bridge. There's the sun. Going over the big mountains there. All right. That's so cool. Right up there.
Right now.
All right, we've been on this for a long time, and then we saw a sign saying RVs not recommended, steep curbs, and
Oversized weighted vehicles are prohibited in the next.
yeah, for the next 4 miles, we're heading towards Mexican Hats, and the music is loud. All right, and we've been driving on this road for like a good 20 miles or 10 miles. I don't know. I still got 10 more miles on here, and I was like, oh, look at that! That is crazy. You can't see it, but all right, these are the steep curves. Yeah, there's a lot of twists and turns on here, and I think it's gonna go to gravel also. So
In about 10 miles, turn right onto US 163.
all right, exciting. Yep, so it's dark. Oh yeah, it's gonna go to gravel in 800 feet.
Why does it have to go to gravel?
I don't know why it has to go to gravel. Maybe it just washes out the thing, gets washed out way too easy.
Here it is.
Oh, that's crazy. That's so crazy that it just goes to gravel. Oh, that's so
See,
cool.
I see lights down there.
Is that Mexican Hat?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, this is cool. All right.
How come the light? Oh, those are stickers.
Like right when we turned down this road, there's just a big warning sign. And like we've been driving down this road for a long time, and we're like waiting for something cool, and here we are.
Oh yeah, there's a cliff on the other side of that.
And we can't see nothing, but Leah says there's a cliff there, so.
Oh yeah, there's a cliff.
I wonder how cool this is. I don't know, I got my brights on. I hope no one whips around the corner, because I'll feel bad blinding them. Is it like an overlook? Or just a wide corner for big
like,
rigs?
oh, that's so nice. Shit. Fuck. I'd like to not die, Chris.
Yeah. I really want to know what this scene looks like on the other side here. It's just pitch black. Got Cool rocks happening here. We got another hairpin turn coming up. Yeah, just glad nobody else is coming up.
My hands are sweating even though I'm not the one driving.
Hairpin turn here. Whoa.
Oh.
Gotta turn. Hairpin turn. Look at that. Right, yeah, the brights are on. It's just still can't see nothing. Well, these were the kind of things that we definitely didn't want to do in the middle of a snowstorm. I couldn't imagine if we had bad weather on top of doing this little.
It looks a bit windy.
Yeah, it warned you at the beginning. Oh wow. Yeah, you guys can't see this, but yeah, there's a lot of winds. I got 2 more hairpins and a bunch of squiggles here. This is probably the hardest part. Oh, it's like a little pull off here. I bet this looks gorgeous. Oh my god. Yeah, there's like a little scenic pull out.
They put like a little thing here so you know that you gotta turn.
Oh god, I wonder if anyone's actually
Don't say
gone
that.
a little too close.
I'm sure they have.
Here. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Oh, this looks beautiful. I can't, can you see it? Like,
Yeah, I saw it up there.
oh wow. The stars are up. Let's see.
Well, let's get there.
Alright.
And not sit in the middle of like a freaking turn.
Oh, whatever. They're not gonna hit us. I got the brights on.
Yes, because light will make them stop. You're right, Chris.
We've only seen one truck on this thing. Or not on this, but one truck on that whole drive down here. Oh man. Guys, I bet this looks way cool in the morning. Turn, and then another hairpin turn down over here. You know, I was kind of disappointed because I think Capitol Reef had something like this, like a really cool overlook like this. But I think this probably would have been pretty cool too, to do this at daytime.
Not my fault.
No, it's not your fault. All right, and it's like a little bit more. We might be out of this in a little bit here. Rocks. Stupid reflecting barrel. I almost thought that was a car coming. Turn my brights off. Oh.
That was a lot of stars.
Oh, we got some tumbleweeds. I thought those were little bunnies.
Oh, I love bunnies.
We got another turn. Didn't see any other lights coming at us.
Got one more big turn and then
Oh yeah, there's one more big hairpin down there. And then maybe we're on the ground.
Maybe. I'm trying to see the stars.
I want to see the stars. That's who I are.
Can't really see it from in here.
That's pretty. It might be better. I don't know. We're kind of by Mexican Head. I don't know how much light pollution comes off that town, but probably not that much. I don't know. We'll probably see a good proportion of it. What was that? Was that at Bryce where they had the lights?
Yeah.
That we could see.
What it looks like?
Yeah, without the light pollution and stuff, and like how much of the star systems you actually see.
Yeah.
All right, one more hairpin. So yeah, I don't think you want to do this with an RV. In the Smoky Mountains, they got that dragon tail, right? The is that what that was called? Are we back to blacktop here? It's like a cool little thing there. Alright, so that was our last little hairpin, and kind of looks like this is paved now, but we're still high. It feels high.
Yeah, it looks high. I'm looking out the window where we just came from, and it's fucking high. Once we get lower, you can kind of look and you can be like, I came down that, and you're gonna be like, yeah, you came down that. We're closer to the ground now, so that's less unnerving.
Doesn't take much to have a bad day, though.
Yeah, I know. Like, just you make me nervous with your decisions.
My decisions?
Yes.
What? Because I wanted to look at the White Canyon thing? All right, we got street lines again. So, very cool. We survived, guys! Woo. Oh my gosh. I want to see that.
Well, stop the car.
Oh, is that how we do it? Alright, I'm going to pull over here by this excavator. And I'm going to see what I can see. Alright.
Alright, since I was wondering what this looked like in the daytime of the Moki Dugway, I took some pictures here off of the internet, so this is what it looks like in the daytime. It's very awesome. I really wish we had enough time to explore the Garden of the Gods in Mexican Hat a little bit. Kind of disappointing driving through there in the middle of the night.
Alright, we have made it to the View. The View Hotel at Monument Valley. We're going to get some food. Go to... very windy. Over this way. All right. Oh, it's gorgeous. So she said last sitting's at 8:30. It's like 8:15. Yes, let's go. Let's get dinner, finally. All right, we made it. We made it. We got appetizers, salads and burgers, and a couple entrees. Alright, so probably do the Navajo taco. And then I got the kids menu. Just drinks. Alright, so we're at the View. We're about to get dinner. We're the only people in here. Feeling a little bad.
I feel a little bad.
Alright, they said last seating was 8:30. We're 15 minutes before. They said they're not that booked up. So they kind of upgraded us to the 3rd floor and gave us a coupon for the trading post, any handmade thing. So
And they gave us a king instead of 2.
we got a king?
Yeah.
We got a king instead of 2 queens. So that's cool. Can't wait to actually see the view because I can't see anything. All right, so this is the bread. That's the Navajo bread.
And then I got fries for us to share.
So, and what was yours?
Green chilies.
The green chilies con da da da. All right, cool. We're gonna dig in. This is the bread we wanted.
I think this
Gotta
is
try it. They called it Arizona bread though.
It's good. It's the first meal we've had.
All right, so here is our room on the 3rd floor. We got our king bed. Huge headboard looking thing.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like any high-tech USB chargers anywhere. But you got your nice artwork. I believe that looks like the Forrest Gump spot, don't it? Maybe. So we came in at night and we couldn't see nothing, but I saw a bunch of pullouts, and this picture's probably what we were driving past, coming from Mexican Hat. Got your little workstation. You got your view. You got your balcony. Reddy went out there and took some pictures. It's gonna be a pretty epic sunrise. And then we're going down. A little more Navajo artwork. I think to see this stuff, I think you had to go with a guide, a Navajo guide, to take you a little on the back roads to those.
A bunch of the workers here, do you think that they're...
Indian?
Yeah, they're...
They all looked like, they all looked like they're from the tribe or Indian descent or whatever. All the people at the trading post and the restaurant. So, not the sweetest bathtub accommodations here, but it's all about the view, right? So, basic, clean. All right, so that'll do it for this video. Here's a couple pictures I took with my iPhone in the middle of the dark. Surprised pictures actually came out, but we will be exploring in another video, Monument Valley, so stick around for that video. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys later.